Hey everyone, this is Marta from howtomakemobilegames.com on February the 23rd, I believe, today, 2018. And it's a Friday here in Manchester, England, and I'm driving to work, sort of through the city centre. It's a nice sunny day. Since I need to get more sunshine, I'm sort of trying to keep the blind a little bit up and just absorb as much sunshine and get as much vitamin D as possible. It's pretty nice. In this video I'm going to talk about the forum, howtomakemobilegames.com, and how much money I make with that forum each month. It's probably the first time that I've actually shared this information. I don't think I've ever spoken about it in a video before. And since I'm trying to looking at rebranding the YouTube channel and focusing more on general business topics, I thought it would be a good one to talk about and explain, since it's in the sort of the wider business kind of arena. You know, there's an accident over there. So since I think eventually the focus of this channel will be more like passive income strategies. You know, that's really what I like to do. I love passive income. The forum is semi-passive. I do contribute videos to it at the moment, but it's obviously not my full-time work, so because it doesn't make that much. So to the crux of the matter, how much do I make with the forum? The forum makes, in terms of ad revenue, I think it must be only $2 to $3 a month. I did check. Oh, it's too bright. I did check a few months back, and I don't check that often because obviously it's so low and it doesn't come into my radar. So $2 to $3 each month in ad revenue, and then I have a pro section at the top, which is a subscription section where I add videos talking specifically about mobile game revenues that I make, and I show specific numbers, and I do videos of my computer, and I show all of the numbers and where all the money's coming from. And the guys on there have been subscribed for a couple of years now, and they're awesome, so thank you guys if you are watching this video. And I have around 30 subscribers on there right now. The subscription amount is $3, and I receive around $2.50 because PayPal takes its fee. So 30 times 2.5, whatever that is, that's 60, 80 maybe, about. Sorry, I don't know I don't know the math of it right now. So you know, around sort of $60 to $80 in terms of subscription revenue. Now you can see that's a huge difference, like $60 to $80 compared to $3 in ad revenue. It's massive. And I've been running the forum since 2014. So if you look at it that way, it's not really a hit. It's not a mega hit at all. And I think the problem is that with the forum, okay, howtomakemobilegames.com, it was more of a community idea rather than a clear sell something idea. Because what had happened is I started this channel, How to Make Mobile Games. I started this one, and I wanted a way to have a centralized place for people to sign up and have memberships and so on. And that's how it came about, and I think it must have been a year or so after I'd started the YouTube channel that I started the howtomakemobilegames.com forum, and that's how it came into fruition. So, but it obviously does not make much money, because a forum is more of a community place to talk about specific subjects rather than actually looking for products to buy, getting reviews, and it's not connected to anything specifically related to money. Like, say, if I was to talk about gold or the stock market or finance or investment or something like that, whereby we could, you know, obviously the members would get interested in ideas that could be funneled, and then that could be monetized, you know. So it's not made a lot of money, but I do enjoy doing the videos, that's for sure, and chatting with the guys. It really is an awesome community, and the guys on the pro section as well who have subscribed, I've had some great chats with them, and we always talk about mobile games and, you know, the revenue and how it's doing and downloads and things. Recently it's been more of me kind of making sad complaining videos, but it's great to know that I'm not always alone in my grief. So yeah, so anyway, back to the point of the video. Around $60 to $80 subscription fees each month, because that does go up and down. People subscribe, people unsubscribe, and then, you know, $3 a month on average maybe in ad revenue. And I think the only way that the forum would make some significant revenue is if I sold it to a company who was looking to gather a quick audience and promote their product. It has now around 2,400 registered users from around the world, and I did have a sponsor advertising company one time, which had placed their background image in the forum, and I think from that sponsorship I'd made $300 in 1 month. That was the fee that I charged, $300 in 1 month. I'll move over here. So if your forum is getting sponsored, then it can make some okay revenue. And obviously, I know $300 obviously is not a lot of money, but I mean, it's much better than, you know, $4, $3 a month in advertising, of course, because it's really, when we say sponsoring, what we're talking about is that full background image was theirs, then we had clicks, we had a post. I don't think they actually generated much leads from that, because it was an analytics company, and a lot of game developers already have analytics built into their games, and things like iTunes and Google Play, they have all of their analytics built in, and Amazon, you can see tons of stuff there. And if you use an ad network like Chartboost or AppLovin, you get even more data. So unless you're a big company that really needs to drill down into analytics, it's kind of hard to sell that, I think. I've not worked for an analytics SDK company before, so I don't know exactly how hard that is, but I imagine it is quite difficult. It might be better for how to make mobile games, the forum, if I'd approach, say, App Annie, for example, but then everybody already knows App Annie. So, but my point is, with a forum, you've got to think about, if you set one up, then go to make sure that you're thinking about that business model of, okay, sponsorship, who can I approach to advertise on this? If I get 100 or 200 or 1,000 members all active and talking about cryptocurrency, for example, you know, Bitcoins, Ethereum, Ripple and all that, if that's the forum, then who can I approach to put on there? Or if it's a poker forum. Now, obviously, the good thing is about those kind of focuses of, say, cryptocurrencies or poker, is that there is a lot of affiliate programs. So you don't even need to get direct sponsorship. You can simply apply to, say, pokerstars.com and say, hey, I've got this forum, could I be an affiliate? And then you add their link in the forum. It's somewhere, either as a background, or I don't know the exact rules, but then if anybody goes to PokerStars and signs up, you get commission based on that. And that's a great model. I love the affiliate model. I think it's such a good model, especially online. It takes all the hassle out of trying to create and build a product, and instead what you're trying to do is grab the audience. But you need to be selling something specifically. If you create a forum as a business, and that is your idea, or a website, you have to be selling something. You have to think about that carefully. And when I made How to Make Mobile Games, that wasn't really the aim, and it wasn't really what I was thinking about at the time. Even though I did put ads in there and eventually have a subscription section, it wasn't the goal, and it wasn't my thinking behind it. So the other thing is about, for example, How to Make Mobile Games and how-to forums, which is what it is. It's you know, even though there's not much about how to actually code games, it's more about topics of marketing and discussions of ad networks and so on. There's no real natural cash flow in that. They're not there to buy anything. The users that come there are there to try and get information. It's like if I go to the Unity forum, like unityanswers.com, I'm not going there to buy anything or look for a product review or learn about how to make, I was going to say learn about how to make money, that's scrap that. but I'm not there to buy anything specifically, so they can't sell me anything specifically. Whereas if I go to the Unity Asset Store, yes, there is a high possibility that I or the other Unity developers will be buying something, because you buy packages on the Unity Asset Store. Those of you guys who don't know, Unity is a game development software package, very popular one like Unreal, and it allows you to build 2D and 3D games. So that's my main work. I'm going to have to get around this bus. Oh, too much traffic. So before I forget the point as well, guys, yeah, if anybody is interested in purchasing howtomakemobilegames.com, I am open to that. Any companies like App Annie or Pocket Gamer or anybody else who might be seeing this, or anyone who can refer somebody, definitely let me know. I think maybe Eric, you might know some people who are interested. Eric from Overpass, hey man. Definitely let me know, guys, because it would be an interesting discussion, and it wouldn't mean that I was inactive in the forum at all. Of course not. I would obviously continue to do my work on the forum, and that's the other thing to think about as well. If you do create a forum or a website, if you have an exit plan and you plan to sell to another company, like a cryptocurrency company or whatever, or a poker site, then if you do sell, what do you see your role being? Are you going to just be leaving? Are you just going to, can you be hands off? Will somebody else be running it? Or are you a personality in the forum like I am? And when I say personality, I mean I do videos in the pro section, which is what people come to the forum to see a lot of the time, at least those pro section subscribers. So you've got to think about that. I think for any business, my thinking now is that for any business, don't make yourself the business. You have, if you do make yourself the business, as in you are the personality, then make sure that you can expand out of that later if needed. Like, for example, with this channel right now, even though I'm doing it in my car and it's okay because I'm commuting to work and I'm using the time productively. Let's say, for example, if it does go well and somebody says, oh, we need to expand or scale up, I would need to hire somebody else to do these types of videos, if that would, as well as me. And eventually I would have to stop doing them, and the channel would have to be, the videos would be done by different people. And I have to consider that. You have to keep that in mind when you're building a business where you are the personality, or you are the business, like a doctor opens up a general practice. It's not very scalable if it's just you running it. So I'm trying to think of all the points that I wanted to mention in this video. Yeah, definitely let me know, guys. If anybody is interested in buying the forum howtomakemobilegames.com, 2,500 subscribers so far, mainly mobile game and video game developers, VR developers. Let me know. Absolutely, you can get in touch with me either on the forum, I'm just called Martin, or you can email me, it's martin@cobaltplay.com, or just drop a message in here, of course, in YouTube, I'll see it. The way that I set up the forum, that's the other point, the way that I set up the forum was through a forum company. I didn't do any kind of coding work or anything, it was all like Wix.com. It wasn't actually Wix, it was a different company. But it was very plug and play, it's very straightforward. I gave the name, I gave the theme, I could choose the sections, I could add people, delete people, like a pro. Really, really great back-end service company for building a forum. So don't worry if you've not got the coding skills to make a forum. If your forum is a very basic, just posting messages, pictures, and it's just a normal vanilla community forum, which like mine, then this company is great for that. It's a really straightforward way to do it. The basic package that I paid, well, when I started, it was free up to 50,000 views per month, I think. I can't remember the exact numbers, but then after 50,000, I think I paid $5 a month. And at the moment, I'm paying $15 a month because I think I'm above 100,000 views. And so it's tiered, basically. You can start off for free, and then it will go up once you reach a certain capacity. And I think I paid a little bit extra for storage, or like an extra $5 a month. And this gets paid through PayPal to the forum back-end company, the guys, you know, the guys who handle all the servers and the guys who help me to run the forum. And they're a separate company that, you know, the support is really good. Whenever I've had problems, I've just got in touch. Or when I've ever needed to change something in the back-end code, like HTML tags or something, and they've said, oh, do this. So, and the other good thing is as well is you can connect a domain, and you can buy the domain through their site as well, which is really cool. So, you know, I bought howtomakemobilegames.com through their domain, and I even asked them at the time, I said, hey, if I do sell the forum at some point in the future, is that easy enough to do because I bought the domain through you? They said, yeah, no problem, you own the domain, it's fine. You know, if it's changing hands to somebody else, that can all be handled as well. So that's great. If you do want to set up a forum, guys, I will put a link in the description below to that forum, and you can check it out. It is an affiliate link, by the way, so if you do sign up, then obviously I do get a little bit of commission from that. That doesn't mean it's anything, it doesn't cost you any extra money. I just get a small percentage of whatever you might pay each month, so don't worry about that. And also, because I've done it since 2014, I've been running the forum, I know it's good, I know it's a good service, and that's why I'm recommending it. So definitely check out the link below, and you can go to their site and they'll give you more specific details, of course. Maybe those numbers that I've just told you about how much views per month, I don't remember exactly, but it was roughly those numbers, I believe. But forums, you have to sell something. You really, really have to sell something if it's a business. If you're coming at it from a business angle and making good money and wanting to make good money each month. Another case in point, for example, like there's a game forum called toucharcade.com, and recently I got a message from them saying, actually they might be interested in buying it, but I don't know. Anyway, they said, oh, if you can support us on our Patreon, because we want to keep doing what we're doing. Now, what that says to me is Patreon is a way for viewers or people who watch YouTube, subscribers, to support a channel or a website by donating X amount of money per month. It's just a way to support the artists and the developers. But when a forum says, hey, we've got a Patreon, it says to me they're not making much money. Because again, even though that's one of the biggest forums of mobile games on the internet, they're not selling anything. They've got no specific sales channel. What are they selling? They're just talking about games, but they might make a little bit of referral money when people download the games, but I don't know if the affiliate links work from a website to the iPhone App Store or to the Google Play Store. So then, and people don't pay for mobile games very much anymore at all, and you can't make any money on in-app purchases as a referral affiliate link. So if somebody goes and downloads Clash of Clans and spends $50 on in-app purchases, you're not going to make any money because that link doesn't get passed on. So I believe that's the case now, and I'm pretty sure that is. So that's a shame, because people could spend a lot of money on Clash of Clans, but you're not going to make if you referred a person to download that, would not make any money. And I tried looking into that a while ago, but it's just a little bit too hard and complicated, and a lot of hoops to jump through and parties involved. I'm about to pull up, guys, so I've got to stop talking in a second. But it's definitely a consideration if you're looking to expand a community. But if you're wanting to make big money out of it, then definitely consider the points I've mentioned, because I've been doing it since 2014, and it's awesome to have the community, but it doesn't make big money unless I was to sell the forum, perhaps. So we'll see if I can do that. Any recommendations, guys? You know, thank you so much. Obviously, I can talk about, you know, if you do refer somebody, then giving you guys some percentage, of course, as well. That I'm always open to discussing commission if you're able to refer a successful sale. And again, affiliates, you know, the affiliate model is a really good model in any form. So anyway, I'm just about here, guys, so I'm going to get going. But thank you for listening. More videos coming soon, hopefully each day, if I can maintain the energy and use this time productively whilst I'm commuting to work. I think that took me about 40 minutes today. No, that's not bad. 40 minutes, and there was an accident, a traffic jam, so not bad at all. Anyway, guys, I'll catch up with you soon. Have a good week. Bye-bye.